Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. I'm really sorry that I didn't vlog for quite a bit. I was extremely sick. I got nasty flu, which knocked me right down, and I was unable to even get off the bed for about 5 days. So now I'm actually fully recovered and I'm ready to go. So yeah, I'm actually back into my vlogging. So today's vlog will be a little bit different. I want to talk about, I would say, an issue which affecting me for the last few months, and I would like to, well, basically address this issue and talk about it and kind of like give a little bit of bigger perspective on a problem which affect not only me, affects a lot of photographers. And I want to talk about other photographers who steal our work to promote themselves. It seems like it's a huge issue nowadays, and I've been affected by it quite a bit. I'm trying to take a little bit of different approach to this problem because I deeply believe that this entire approach from some other photographers, it doesn't really hurt me as a photographer. I have to say, it's affect them, and the main reason I want to talk about it is, like, I'm not sure why these people doing this. What's their motivation? I kind of tried to understand, and I was trying to kind of break this whole thing down, and then just basically try to understand where it's coming from and then what's the purpose of doing that. So couple days ago, actually, I accidentally, because most of the time that's how this whole thing happens, I actually was going through my social media. I was trying to see some of the other stuff, what other people do, and out of the blue, a bunch of my images pop up on some other photographers' feed. I started digging into it, and then I've noticed that the other photographer like literally stole a bunch of my images, put on his website, started, well, basically promoting his work with my images. Not to mention his social media was flooded with my images. So the first reaction is, of course, you're getting angry, you're getting upset, you're getting furious. But then I started thinking a little bit about it and tried to, well, first of all, calm down a little bit and try to think reasonably about the situation and how I can approach this. So there's two options which I could take. First one was literally go after the guy, post all this stuff on my social media, and pretty much, I have to say, destroy this guy's reputation. The other approach was more, in my opinion, reasonable, which was contact the person, talk about it a little bit, and see where this whole thing is gonna take me. And that's what I decided to do. As I said in my previous vlogs, most of the time at this point, whenever I'm getting angry or I'm getting upset, I don't really react right away. I'm trying to take at least 24 hours break, think over the issue, analyze it, take emotions out of it, and then pretty much do what I have to do. So what I decided to do, as I said, I've decided to contact the person and talk a little bit about it. So the person, first of all, of course, the reaction was like the person started blocking me and started like not going after me, but tried to kind of like any thief, what they trying to do, they try to like literally just kill the evidence and then remove those photos and then try to make like nothing happen. We're living, unfortunately, in an era where I can screenshot literally anything, so there is no escape from that. But I think the person went to some also a little bit of self-reflection and then started analyzing what he did, and sent me, I have to say, nice email. I don't know, it's excuse, and I don't want to kind of defend the person, but he sent me an email saying that he apologizes, he didn't mean to do that, he's tried to grow his business, blah blah blah, all this stuff, which like reasonable person and person who's trying to defend themselves that they're gonna do. So then I was started a little bit more thinking about this problem, why people do that, like why they steal your stuff, and why they trying to promote themselves with the work which not only not belong to them, but on the other hand they're not even able to produce that kind of work. So we're living in an era, in my opinion, when everyone is trying to become successful fairly quick. I know a lot of us is really impatient. A lot of us, they try to reach the level which takes time and kind of doing some shortcuts and trying to pretty much reach out to the successful, I would say, level fairly quick, which most of us know that doesn't work that way. We have to put work into this. We have to somehow work our way out to the level where we want to be, and it takes time, it takes patience, and takes, of course, a lot of work. It takes also another, I would say, important factor, which is it's a lot of failure along the way. We need to learn based on our mistakes, and a lot of people don't want to take that approach. They want to reach the level, but when they steal your photos and they steal the work which are not able to produce, they not only cheating themselves, but they also cheating their clients. And even though they think it's gonna help them, unfortunately, when you start really analyzing this whole thing, it's not taking them anywhere. It's basically moving backwards, because you basically cheat the system and you cheat yourself, and you try to convince yourself that you are able to do that kind of work, which you're not. And you can't really get the clients based on stolen work, because it's gonna come out. It's not something you can hide. You're not something you can go around it. You're not able to produce that kind of work. And I'm sure a lot of those situation comes from insecurities. A lot of photographers, they, in my opinion, they think they're able to produce that work, but they're not, and that's why they steal. That's why they pretty much do what they do in order to showcase themselves and showcase their work by using stolen images. And I'm not trying to be furious about it, and then I'm not trying to go after these people, because I think this is not gonna affect my work much, because if the guy is from Florida or the guy is from some other part of the world where I'm not doing the business, it's not really affecting me at all. I think that it is what it is. It's mostly affect them. So for me, going after these people and wasting my time on things which doesn't really do anything for me, it's not it's not worth it. And I have other things to do, and I'm also extremely busy with my work, that going and trying to destroy these people, it's not going to do any positive impact or anyone. And I want to point this out, because I know a lot of photographers, whenever they find out about it, they're actually going nuts, and they're trying to destroy the person, destroy their reputation, and do whatever they can to basically just show the world that they shouldn't do that, and they're going to be punished, and they're going to be destroyed and stuff like that. And I don't think that way. Maybe I grow up out of this, and we all make mistakes, and we all we always trying to do things which sometimes we shouldn't do, because we want to get somewhere, and then this is part of the problem. But I'm trying to take a little more reasonable approach and talk to these people first, and try to explain them that the things what they're doing, it's not right, and it's not hurting me as a photographer, it's hurting them the most, and they are the victims. These guys are the people who are gonna pay for their mistakes, and I think they need to understand that. And I think being mature and being a person who actually can look over this. That's something which is extremely important, and I'm not saying that everybody else should do that, but that's my approach. So going back to the situation, finally the person kind of get back to his senses, and then he sent me an email apologizing and then tried to explain himself and stuff like that. And he was really thankful that I didn't go after him, and he was really thankful that basically I didn't destroy his reputation, and he will try to learn something from it and don't do that again. And I think for me this is the biggest achievement, because again, I think we're living in an era where we all make mistakes, and I know some of those things shouldn't be happening, and people shouldn't steal their stuff, and I get it, and I know a lot of people gonna criticize me for this, that I'm trying to somehow protect these people, but I think we all kind of guilty at some point doing things which we shouldn't do, and I think we all should get the second chance, and we all should get some kind of approach where allow these people to understand what they're doing and try to think about what they've done, and then if they learn something from it, great for them, and I think that would be awesome. If they're not gonna learn anything, there will be someone else who will go after them and destroy their reputation, and the career will be over. But the way I think and the way I would like to approach those things, I want to talk to these people and I want to explain them what they're doing, and why this whole thing it's not going to work. And this is extremely important for me, and I want to share that with everyone who stole my images and watching this. I hope they're going to learn something from this, because I think the best approach is, if you don't know how to do things and you would like to get your photography to the next level, always ask, always talk to the other photographers. We're living in an era, 99% photographers, they will help you, they will share their knowledge, they will guide you, they will give you tips, advice, and they will even talk to you over the phone if they have to help you so you will understand and you will get better. That's the approach most of photographers they should take, and that's what I highly advise. If you want to steal someone's work because you love what they do, don't steal their stuff, talk to them, and then they will help you, I can guarantee you. So that's my message of this vlog, that sometimes we scared to ask, we are scared to approach because we think, oh my god, this photographer is a big shot and he's not gonna help you and he's not gonna tell you anything, so why don't I steal his work and then kind of try to run with this. No, this is not the right way, because I can, as I said, guarantee that most of them, they will help you. So again, I want to send a message to everyone who's planning to steal someone's work. Don't do that, because you're not even hurting, again, photographers, you're hurting yourself, you're hurting your business, you're hurting your reputation, and it's gonna bite you back. So take a lesson from it, rethink what you're doing, and try to take sometimes maybe harder approach, or much more difficult in your opinion approach, but I can guarantee the honesty and being transparent and being just open to other people, that's the approach which will always help you, and you're going to be the winner at the end of the day. So I'm not going to drag this anymore. I hope that was interesting. I'm trying to again talk a little bit about issues which affect all of us, and I would like to hear your opinion, what you think about it. Should photographers take my approach, or they should be more I would say brutal when it comes to those kind of people who steal your work? I would like to hear what you have to say. So please contact me, send me the message, put some comment down below, and maybe we can kind of discuss this further down and talk a little bit more about it. So wishing you guys a fantastic week. I hope that it was interesting. Stay tuned for the next vlog, and I'll chat with you guys very soon. Bye bye.